you most likely have taught yourself over time how to feel unworthy. But we are here to remind you that who you truly are as a creation of God can never feel this way.
Listen, we understand how unresolved, painful life experiences may have wired your brain to make you believe that you are lesser than the people you consider greater, better off, luckier, prettier, or smarter than you.
And we understand how certain societal expectations can make you feel inadequate, make you doubt yourself, and cause you to perceive yourself as, being undeserving of the good things in life.
But the God in you and in us has a message for you today.
That's right.
Here's the message. You don't have to continue to feel unworthy for the rest of your life, because it's impossible to feel unworthy in your true self.
And we will explain. And before we dive into this even deeper, let us take a moment to tell you who we are. I am Danielle, and this is my husband, Alain. We are spiritual teachers and the proud owners of Happiness Retreat Center, which is a spiritual coaching platform. But we specialize in assisting people who wants to eradicate limiting beliefs and self-sabotaging subconscious programming so that they can experience their authentic, creative, happier identity.
Yes. I think we all want that. So our mission basically is to guide people into the awakening of their Christ consciousness or the God self, so that humanity can experience the manifestation of true well-being, true wellness, and true wealth.
That's right. I believe that's our divine.
That's what we all want.
That's our divine inheritance. Right? So, if you are someone who has been secretly feeling inferior or undeserving of love, abundance, merit, respect, or other good things in life, or maybe you believe that you're lacking value in some way, shape, or form. And this can make you constantly doubt yourself, as we said earlier, or feeling inadequate. Then this God's message is for you, and you want to stick to the end.
All right, here's the message. Who you are is different from what you are. Who you are existed before your experiences. Who you are is the image and the likeness of God. That is your real identity. Contrary to what you may have believed, your identity does not stem from what happened to you. You are not your experiences or how they make you feel about yourself.
Take a moment. Take it in. So, you were not born unworthy.
No.
You have learned it. Maybe you've taught yourself how to feel inadequate and undeserving. And the good news is, if you learned it, you can unlearn that. And Apostle Paul, right, in the Bible, he says something very, very powerful in the scriptures. Take off the old self and put on the new self, which is created
to be like
God.
God.
To be like God in true holiness and righteousness. This means you have already been created to be like God. You just have to assume your true identity, to be like God or love. Now, do you think for a second that your God self is feeling unworthy right now?
Listen.
No, by no means.
The good news is you don't have to, this may be a shock to some of you, you don't have to cure unworthiness. You cannot cure something that does not have a real substance of existence. All you need to do is to return to the version of you can call it new birth, being born again, or whatever, to return to the version of you that cannot feel unworthy. And that's your God self or your Christ self. When you return, then it solves the whole issue of unworthiness. This is what Jesus said. It is the Father in me, or the God self in me, that does the work. Let me say it again. It is the Father in me, the God self, the God nature in me, that does the work.
So guys, here's the thing, the truth. We ourselves, fell into the trap of constantly being the one, working on ourselves, using our painful self, right, to heal itself. No, then we understand this is not the path to true freedom.
Yeah.
And that only led to finding out more things to work on.
And those things, you will work on them, let me tell you something, until you die on this planet Earth, and may never reach the solution you are looking for. So the best way we have experienced and have found is to return to our true self, or our God self.
That's right.
Of the Christ consciousness, and allow this powerful self that we all have, you have it, we have it, is within us, all right, to do the work,
to do the inside job,
to do the inside job for you.
But there's one little challenge. The only challenge with most people, with most of us, is that we've identified, we've taught ourselves to be the false self for so long. When we want to transition, when we want to assume who we truly are, there's a resistance, which we call the strong man at the door, the strong woman at the door, and that makes us feel powerless to make the change. And this is where Alain and I come in. The scripture says, walk out your salvation or your freedom.
That's deep.
This means it is our individual spiritual responsibility to choose to return to freedom.
Yes. The scripture also says to take off your old self. You and I, we have to take it off. This means no one else will do it for you.
Not your mama, not your boyfriend,
Nobody.
Not your husband.
He also says, count yourself dead to sin. No one else will do it for you. Do you still call yourself, I'm a sinner? Okay, you will become that.
Or I'm a bad person.
The word will become flesh. The word will become your brain. You understand? All these actions can be done when you are guided by someone, just like in anything else, who has already done it.
Yeah, right. So this is where Alain and I, we come in. We make ourselves available to you so that way we can help you identify where the strong men or the strong women of unworthiness block. Where is this resistance? Where is it stemming from? Because many times understanding where something is coming from can accelerate your growth and your evolution. So if you would like to speak with us to get down to the root cause of unworthiness in your life, we make ourselves available through 15 minutes clarity call. Feel free to reach out by using the link provided on this platform that you're watching this video on, or you're listening to this message from.
I believe you have been blessed, and until we talk to you, have a wonderful rest of your day. Much love.
Bye-bye.